Imagine if the most powerful person in the world came over to you and said, what do you want? Do you want blessing or do you want curses? Do you want life or death? I will provide it for you. What would you say? You would say, give me the blessings, give me life. Yet in this week's Parsha, God comes to the Jewish people. He says, Re'eh anochi nosin lefnechem hayom bracha uklala. Look, I'm putting before you today the choice. Choose life, choose blessing, don't choose death. Unfortunately, throughout Jewish history, we haven't always made the right decision. But the question is, what does that mean to choose life? What does it mean when I say I want to be alive? What does that mean? Rabbi Yaakov Galinsky says it's such a powerful story. He says he remembers when he was a young man, he was a bacher, he was in yeshiva, and they were sent to Siberia with all his friends. So difficult, the Russians were so difficult to them. But he remembers that in Siberia there were also members of the opposite army that were in Siberia with him, and he remembers that they had generals, they had corporals, they had captains, and the higher level that the person in the military was, the worse the guards treated him. They would dehumanize them, they would humiliate them, and if he was the biggest general, he would have him cleaning the toilet. They would literally make him crawl on his feet. It was terrible. And he remembers that one general, he woke up in the middle of the night and he saw that this general went over under his bed, took out a little box, and he took out some clothing and he put on his uniform. And he went over to the mirror and he saluted the mirror. And he started marching, and then he took it off, put it away, and went back to sleep. The next morning, Rabbi Galinsky went over to him and he said, "Sir, I respect you so much. Can you explain to me what that was last night?" And he says, "You have to understand, I am a general, and they treat me like garbage. I'm cleaning the toilets. It's so difficult. They're dehumanizing me. But every night I go and I remind myself who I am. I am a general. They're just doing this to me for a short time, but I am a general in the army." We as Jews, sometimes we mess up, sometimes we do things wrong. But you know what? I am a Jew. I am a general in the army of Hashem. I will never ever forget that, no matter what happens, no matter the anti-Semitism, no matter the terrible things that happen to us. We are Jews. Ubacharta b'chaim. Choose life. Choose blessing. If you choose it properly, who you are, then nothing bad can happen to you. Have a great Shabbos, everybody. It's the month of Elul. We're preparing for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot. Let us all get ready. Have a great Shabbos.